And we're just about to put in our first countertop, and of course somebody's making noise. Here it stands, just waiting for to be glued down. Oh my cheese. I stay out of the way. There is rumor something is going on inside the boat. Damn. Looks like some color for the first time.
Does it?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's green.
It's not white or gray. It's another color, yeah. That's true.
Yeah, so it starts to happen.
That's
Something with the interior in the last couple of days.
the days we've been waiting for so long. Super long.
Super long, yeah.
But yesterday we mounted the desktop in the toilet.
Yeah, let's check that out. And some shelves and cabinets. Far from done, because it's no wood trims, so it's nothing covering like screws and things like that. Oh my gosh, look! Looks so unprofessional with all those screws. But yeah, guys, I promise you, it looks really good. And you see some nice gaps there. Yeah, you won't see them when the wood trims and fillets come on. And inside here, yeah, look, it's white and we have a stripe now too. Now let's see what else we have done. Alright, it's another shelf there, another shelf, and one there as well. Looks like shit, but that's because there's no wood trims on yet. Woo. So things starts to happen, but still it doesn't really look super good yet.
No.
But we're so sure it will look super good with all wood trims and everything, covering gaps and screws. Yeah, things like that.
It's just so nice to start to clean so it's not dusty in here.
Yeah. I would say like you do 99% finished, and then the last percent is what's make the finish looks professional.
Exactly.
Well, it's time for beer, I've heard.
Beer 30.
Beer 30. So, to give you a quick update for this week, there's some improvements. Let's go down and see what it is. First of all, it's a lot greener than it was last week. So yeah, these last couple of days we've been installed the countertops. This one is actually not installed yet, it's just laying there, and because we need to make a cutout there for the oven. We got some shelves up, we painted, and the shelves is not finished yet. We'll add some wood trims, it looks nice. Yeah, and yeah, like I said, we painted there. And inside here we started to install the storage solutions. Same here, one side there. And we installed this one here, and we'll take it out again. We haven't made the cut yet, so yeah, there will be some cut here. And the same in here on the toilet. Yep, this is a new order of epoxy. And we have 3 of these light density fillers, the fairing filler. 3, I mean, we used a lot of fairing filling. So this is for especially for the Dagger board now, and we also have some for the floorboards inside. We found a new friend again. It's pretty common with CM. Hey, where you going, friend? Oh. Yeah, those scorpions. You have to be careful when you're working with the tarp.
Wow, here's another one. He has babies on him.
Yeah? Where? Yeah, I'm always so careful when I'm... Ah! Let's see, baby scorpions. My gosh. Damn. Yeah. So I think the scorpion is better out in the bushes. Yeah. I hope he enjoys it there. What do you say? Yeah. Ah. Not very fast. Must be heavy with all those babies. It's getting empty here. Everybody's leaving. And now it's only me and Carrie here on the boatyard. It feels lonely. What do you think? Isn't it a little bit lonely, just you and me here?
Very lonely.
It was like 2 years ago. Yeah, I don't know if I've said it, but it was more or less exactly 2 years ago. We got to the boat for the first time, and there was actually nobody else here around on the boatyard, so it's just like back in the days. And today is Sunday, and it's like a half day, a little bit less even, I think. Anyway, we picked up our oven. So we took some measures and we started to cut. So here it's what we got left, more or less. So trying to make some good mounts for the oven. A little bit tricky, but it's Karen's mixing studio.
Yeah, mixing colors.
What do you have there?
Epoxy.
Epoxica. And some coloring for epoxy.
I mix a lot of yellow, 10 grams. Oh yeah, a lot of yellow. And then just 1 drop of green. And then I got lime green.
Damn. Lots of green.
Alright, now my scale just died, so I have to start again. 270. 270 divided by 2. What's that? 135.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Ah, then I can zero it. Ah.
Okay, let's go inside. Don't drop that. Or if you want a green boat, why not?
That's what I always wanted.
So where are we gonna put this epoxy? Ooh. Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Hey. Slowly, slowly. Let's do this. Where will it go?
Yeah, we don't know how even it is here. So
Will it go there? This is, I'm a little bit afraid of, oops, 1 drop epoxy there.
I think it's easier if you
Let's
just pour a lot. And not there, maybe.
Over here.
Yeah, maybe.
Yes, pour it.
Pour more. And come here a little bit toward me. No. And go back a little bit. And come up here a little bit more. And go back a little bit more. And come forward a little bit more.
Towards you, or?
Yeah.
Soon empty.
I think it was pretty perfect.
Now we have some bubbles.
Jesus, she's running.
Oh, you found me.
What are you working on?
A piece of cardboard. I'm gonna build a bulkhead of this cardboard.
Hey.
I'm gonna stiffen it up a bit, this boat.
So what are you gonna stiffen it up with?
Cardboard, I said.
Oh, but you need to stiffen that up.
Then I put some tape on that. Okay, serious. What am I working on? Some small projects. I'm gonna...
There's always small projects. We
Yeah.
call everything small projects nowadays.
like fine-tuning for the interior.
So that's like a template you're making.
Now this was just, I'm gonna fill up a hole on the shelf. This will just be a backing plate.
A backing plate?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Backing plate while I'm gluing.
Aha, you take it off when
Yeah.
you're...
Doesn't
okay.
have any, it's just a cosmetic.
Just temporary then.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. And what else are you working on?
We are working with the desktop for the kitchen where the stove is.
Yeah, and we have actually... Doesn't it look beautiful? Maybe not from this side. But from this side here. So yeah, it looks a little bit different now. We cut out a piece so we can fit the stove and oven. And I needed to fill up that that edge. So I have been filling there. There's another piece there. And I'm gonna show our your masterpiece, the nice oven. Okay, hang on there, cause you might think it's a mirror. Yeah, pretty nice finish.
I polished it yesterday.
Yeah?
Yeah, I did.
Ooh. Yeah, that's our deck organizer, and they are meant to be installed there. So that's what I'm building right now. A deck organizer raise. So I raise it up a little bit because it's a little bit curved. The deck. And what else? Here I have made some marks. Water is collecting there, so I'm gonna grind it down and fill it up. So it gets even, and that's the same there. Oh my gosh. And here is our new windlass going to be installed. I've been working with the backing plate or strengthen the deck underneath. Yesterday I started a new project. This. You can't say what it is. Well, I'm about to build a mold to make new dorado vents. And after like an hour's work, it looks like this. So now the foam has been covered with formica, and the edges has been left with foam, and over that I put some fairing compound, so I can round off the edges pretty easily. Looks like you can make pizza over there.
I just need a fire. I will build a fire in here, then I can make a pizza.
Ooh. Yeah, went pretty smooth to put in the oven. It was a little bit too tight, so we had to take it out and sand the edges a little bit. So it's like a tolerance of 0.5 millimeter, or what would you say?
No, not 0.5. 3 millimeter.
A tolerance now? Hell no. It was very tight to get it in.
According to my measurements.
No, I don't think you... Before we couldn't even put it in, and now we just could put it in.
Ah, it was room.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah. Maybe
Well, anyhow, it looks pretty good to have a oven in place now.
The oven is
I mean, we also have the fridge. But yeah, we're gonna do some work on the fridge. So we need to take it out. And it's a little bit pain in the ass, because I mean it's not a lot of space here. We got it in and we have got it out once as well, so it works, but yeah, it's a pain in the ass. Oh yeah, fridge is high up and I've applied one coat of epoxy primer so far. I'm gonna apply a couple more. Alright, we're having a new painting session. What you see here is all our lids for the inside. It's actually missing two, so this was more or less like a test painting, although it was serious painting. Like I said, this is the lids, and we painted it with like a light grayish color. So this will also be the color we paint the entire floor inside. So what we did now was just to check out how good flow it was in the paint, and what technique we were gonna use inside. Inside it's hard to, if we paint it and we're not happy, then it's harder to sand everything off. Or with the lids it's not that hard actually, just take them out and sand them. So that's why we did like this. And yeah, so we did most of the panels outside now, and we did two inside just to see how the temperature affected. It's a little bit cooler inside than it is outside, although we painted it in the shade here. So we applied one coat so far, and I'm gonna sand it a little bit tomorrow. You need to just sand a little bit light with a not very coarse paper, maybe like 320 or something. And then apply a second and maybe also a third coat. And then we haven't decided if we're gonna put a clear on top of it, like a urethane clear or something, just to protect it even more. Yeah, so first we do the lids just to make sure we're happy with it, and then we go inside and do the rest of the floor. So yesterday, you remember, I epoxied with the epoxy resin and the exposed foam, and then I used the epoxy primer to yeah, more or less give it like a sanding filler. The epoxy filler I taped, it was a little bit bad on me. It gave it all these edges, so I tried to apply a little bit extra of the epoxy primer. I will probably need to fair it more, put more fairing compound on. So yeah, I'm gonna sand it down maybe tomorrow. So in the meantime, I'm working on a new mold. It's this one, so a totally different kind of technique. On this one I'm using plywood. It's a lot easier shape on it. This is for our engine panel, so we want to build a small little box for it to sit underneath our seats in the cockpit. So right now I'm building it out of plywood, just glue it all together, and then I'm gonna apply Formica here and there, just like I did with the other one. But the other one I did out of foam. So this will actually be a little bit easier to make because I don't need to involve the foam, and yeah, I don't need to worry about dissolving the foam. So this will be easy, just to put down the Formica, give it some nice bevels in the edges here, so it releases easily. I think it's finished. I've sanded it first with like 120, I think, and then I sanded it with the 240, and then I went up to 600. I should have gone with 400 in between us, 320, but it turned out pretty good anyway, so I think it's ready. But I don't have all the material yet, so I can't really try it yet, so maybe later this week. And the first thing I'm gonna do is to make a mold out of this, and then I can make the dorado vents, and then I'm probably gonna spray them so it's the same color as the boat, because the gel coat I'm gonna use, it's not the same, and I want the same kind of paint I have on the boat. So, and this is how happy you get when you get new packages, especially when it get here like super fast. I ordered it Sunday evening and got it today, Wednesday. It's like 2-3 days. That's like a record. Food graded silicone for our water tank and a little bit more. Wax for their molds, and 1 kilo of cheap silica. I mean, haven't we seen enough of scorpions? And now Karen just said that there's one inside the boat. I mean, it's alright having them outside, but come on, I don't want them inside, okay? Okay, it's not a very big one. Oh my gosh. You will be seasick. I don't think you like the cruising life. Get out of here. Prepping to glass the second and last side of the Dagger board. We were interrupted because we ran out of material. So we ordered more, and then we realized that we actually had... Oh my gosh, yeah. So we actually had enough fiberglass.
It was just because I cut glass for the tank and I was a bit stressed out when I cut it, and I'm like, oh no, we're not gonna have enough for the centerboard, and now I got all stressed out. And I should have just double checked everything.
Yeah, now it was a while since we worked on it. It was like a month ago since we worked on it. I mean, I had a good flow before, but now I had to start over again. Oh, that sucks. Hope I get into the good flow again. I mean, I still have more fairing to do on the other side. So Karen, she is just checking so all the pieces is cut precisely, and then we're gonna start glassing in any minute. Finally, it got glassed and put fairing compound on as well. This time I did a different kind of approach actually. I mean, the other times, I don't know how many times I field sanded, and this time I decided to just put a lot of filler or fairing compound at the same time as when I'm glassing, or just after, I mean. So hopefully I have enough fairing compound on now. I probably will need some, just for some small voids, but we'll see. Ooh, another Sunday. Should usually take it easy on Sundays, but this Sunday was a little bit of an exception. Tried to get here as early as possible because we painted the floor. So we wanted to paint it while it wasn't the hottest time of the day. So I think it went all right, not too bad. It's just the first coat, so tomorrow probably gonna sand it down a little bit and apply another coat. So we'll apply at least 2 coats, I think 3 coats, and then we might put a clear on top of it as well. But yeah, check it out here. not very easy to jump around when you're painting the floor, but yeah, went pretty smooth anyway. Alright, now I'm just so freaking pissed. I just been up on deck working, came down, drank a couple of mouths of soda. I wanted to just flush my mouth with some water. I didn't really look what I took. I had 2 bottles next to me. I managed to take this. This is solvent, Prepsol. I don't think it's very good to drink. And this is our water bottle where we refilled. It's not very good having solvent in the same kind of bottle you have with drinking water. Okay, so I guess we're off to the hospital just to see. I did some vomiting, but